What is going on, everyone? Grunge Gaming back here. In today's video, I'm going to be going over how to get back into the lobbies that you belong in during Apex Legends Season 14. In today's video, I will be going over the best working methods that are in the game to date, as well as at the end of the video, I'll be going over a new experimental method that I have been working on. Before I get into it, definitely consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this. It doesn't come at any cost to you, and you could always unsubscribe later. With that out of the way, let's get right into today's video. The first method I'll be going over in today's video is the out of bounds timer method. What you will need to do for this method is queue into a match of no-fill duos or trios. Once you make it into a match, just go ahead and land somewhere with an out of bounds timer. The most common places where you can find an out of bounds timer is usually someplace high up like a mountain range, or if you were to land on the side of the map somewhere, usually you will end up triggering an out of bounds timer to start counting down. Once you have landed in that place with an out of bounds timer, just wait for the out of bounds timer to count down to 0 and eliminate you. Once this happens, you can just leave the match and then return to the lobby. What you're going to want to do is repeat this process around 5 times. Now once that's completed, you should be able to go back into Apex and notice that your games have become a lot more easier. You kind of feel like you're not going up against super high skilled players. And basically what this method is doing, because you're always going up against super high skilled players, what this ends up doing is it ends up telling the game that you need to be lowered into lower skill lobbies, which usually are the lobbies that you should be in, but the game always ends up putting players into higher skilled lobbies than what they should be in. Now moving on to the next method, this is the training mode method. I always go over this method a lot, so I will keep the explanation brief, but this method is still working as of Season 14. This method is pretty simple. All you'll need to do is go into the game mode selection area. Once you're in there, you're going to want to go up and start the training mode. Once you have entered the training mode, all you'll need to do now is just to back out to the lobby. Once you have made it back into the lobby, you should be lifeline, and that's how you know you've done it right. From here, you are good to go. You can enter whatever you want, whether that is duos or trios. It doesn't need to be on no-fill. You can just play the game like normal. For whatever reason, once you do this, the game is under the impression that you are a new player. So just like Apex Legends usually does with newer players, it will just stick you into an average skilled lobby full of casual players. And that method that I just went over is also kind of like the new method that I have been working on. Now at this point, this method is experimental, but after testing this multiple times, for whatever reason this works. I also had some of my subscribers and channel members test this out for themselves. I also made a video where I tried this out live, and it also worked in that video, so you guys can go check that out as well if you're interested. But getting right into how to do this, what you will need to do is go through your entire account and take off all your cosmetics. So you'll need to take off all of your weapon and legend skins, and then take the default skins and then put those back on your weapons and legends. So at the end of all this, you end up looking like a default player. Now for whatever reason, this is actually working, and it's putting players that do this into average skilled lobbies. For whatever reason, when you do this and then you go into a game, you end up feeling like skill-based matchmaking isn't working. Now of course, there's no way that this should even be possible, especially with the skill-based matchmaking algorithms that we have in Apex Legends. So I don't really know what's going on here, but feel free to try it for yourself and let me know how it goes down in the comments below. And with all that being said, thank you guys all so much for watching. We are currently halfway to our goal of reaching 9,000 subscribers by the end of August. So a big thank you to all of you who have subscribed. Have a great rest of your day, everyone, and I'll see you all around later. Bye guys.